Good afternoon, everyone. Sharice Jervis Hill here from Events to Remember, NPR to Remember, with our Coffee with Cher session. And I am excited to have Miss Yolanda Frazer. She's a master cosmetologist and educator, all the way from South Kakalaki, as I like to call it, from the South. Yolanda, how are you? Welcome to
I
Coffee
am
with
well,
Cher.
Sharice. I am well. How are you?
I am good. So I'm going to do a little cheers. I know you don't have coffee, but I operate on coffee. So
I
I'm
get
going
it.
to do a cheers for both of us. So this is a cheers for me and you. So cheers.
Cheers.
All right. So Yolanda, let's get into it. I know you're a busy woman, so let's get right into it. So first question, tell us a little bit about your company and how you got started.
So I am Yolanda Frazer, a master cosmetologist slash educator, and I operate under Yolanda Styles. I have been a licensed cosmetologist for like 28 years.
Wow, 28 years.
28
Oh my God.
years.
I know it's been
Mhm.
a really, really long time. Because I've known you forever, but I can't believe it's been that long. That's amazing.
Yes, when I graduated high school, I became a licensed cosmetologist, and I did work in the private sector for about 4 or 5 years, and then I went to a chain salon because I had to try to build my resume because I was thinking about actually stepping away from the hair industry back then, and so once I jumped into the chain salon, I started wearing so many hats that I didn't know was there. And one of them was being a facilitator, and I fell in love with that. And
Mhm.
so then, I don't know if anyone out there, you yourself have ever read the book, Who Moved My Cheese? But
Mhm.
one of the, as a salon manager, I had to read that book. And reading that book has helped me also in this industry and on my journey of as a hairstylist. Because while with that chain salon, someone was moving my cheese.
Mhm.
And I noticed that. And then one day I just stepped out on faith and I jumped and I went to becoming an independent contractor and being a self-employed cosmetologist. And I've been doing that now for 13 years, and I love it. But on the side of that, because I also missed the facilitation part, I started seeking a company I could work with to bring education to the fellow hairstylists in the industry. And so that's why I'm now also an educator as well, aside from being a master cosmetologist.
Awesome. Well, I mean, I've known Yolanda for a really long time. She is really good friends with my first cousin, Latanya. Hey, Latanya, if you're watching or listening. And I've always been impressed with Yolanda. I mean, her skills, she's done my hair, she is amazing. But just the fact that, just a little outside of business, like you're a homeowner. Remember, you purchased your home when you were really young. Like you've always been a go-getter. So I'm so happy to have you here with us
Yes.
to really help and inspire other entrepreneurs that are on their journey. So thank you for that. And I can't believe that it's been that many years. That's pretty impressive. So on that note, what do you think sets you apart from your competition, Yolanda?
I think what sets me apart from my competition because the industry has changed a lot and it's forever shifting.
Mm,
And I feel like a lot of hairstylists and beauty professionals are stepping away kind of from the customer service side. It's
mm.
great, like go to my link, go to my booking site, text me. And I feel like for me, that I still incorporate the customer service side where I will pick up the phone and call, and talk to people that where I do book my clients prior to them leaving without pushing them to a website. And no shade or anything against anyone that does that because that's what works for you, that's what works for you. But what I feel works for me is because I still try to make it personal as a
Mm-hmm.
personal experience and incorporate that customer service within my business. And as well as I've been telling people I have those hands because I'm all about hair growth and
Mm.
healthy hair. Um, I used to be a trendy stylist where I wanted to do what was in, but as like I said, I've been doing this almost 30 years and I feel like healthy hair is where it's at. And so that's what I try to incorporate into my clients' regimens, just ensuring that I have hair growth. So I would say to me, those two things is kind of what sets me apart from some of the other people in the industry.
I love, love, love those answers. And I do feel like customer service, just having a business that's a service industry, that's a service type of business, I do feel like customer service and that kind of hands-on hand holding has definitely fell short over the past couple of years. And that's something that I like to hit home with my team as something that really sets us apart, because I think that's important. I think people need to feel taken care of, you know? So I love that. That's such a great answer. So Yolanda, we're coming in on the new year, 2024. I always get excited this time of year because it's kind of, you know, we're done with a lot of our really big events, and it just gives me time to recharge and you know, start looking at, you know, what we're going to do new next year. And tell me, for you, what's new? Anything new and exciting happening for you for 2024?
Yes, 2024. I am currently trying to work on it, hopefully being able to launch it within the next 3 years. Me and some of my sisters in hair, we're putting some things together, and we two are gonna start a podcast. Speaking
Mm.
on things, you know, about the hair industry. It's going to be a wide range of things. We'll be bringing on guests as well to help with our topic, just like a full circle thing about hair, the hair industry, just things that we feel are missing amongst the three of us. There's about 60 years of experience there. So I'm really excited about that. We're still trying to dot the I's and cross the T's and get over a couple of hurdles and humps. But that is what I'm looking forward to launching in 2024, me and these young ladies getting together and making this happen.
Love it. You guys heard it here first. Coffee with Cher. She's launching her own podcast. So let's be on the lookout for that. That's exciting. I like that for you. Okay, so this is, as everybody knows that that listen to Coffee with Cher, this is my favorite question. Because again, this podcast was created for entrepreneurs. It's about entrepreneurs, it's for entrepreneurs, and really want to make it a safe place where they can come and get some solid advice for people that have been in business for a really long time and learned a lot of lessons and coming on here willing to share. So, Yolanda, what advice would you give to a new entrepreneur, someone who's just starting out, starting a new business, and what kind of nuggets would you give them? And it could be someone who's new, who's totally brand new and thinking about starting a business. It could be someone who's been in business for a while and is having a rough time and just needs some encouragement. So either of those, address your answer to either of those folks.
So for me, it's always putting God first. That's just my biggest belief, like putting him first, allowing him to order your steps. That's one thing. And as I stated earlier, that book, Who Moved My Cheese, I recommend any entrepreneur to read that book so you can notice when your cheese is being moved, so you're not left out in the cold and you already have things implemented. I would say create a circle of people that's like-minded like yourself, that are in your industry. Find you a mentor, and don't be afraid to ask questions. And remember, you can never stop learning. You always want to learn. It's okay to ask for advice, you know, get things from people that have tenures in the whatever industry you're in, that you can go to and get advice and bounce ideas off of, that can help you evolve, you know, and open your mind as well. Those are just some things that I would recommend to anyone, you know, starting an entrepreneurship.
Those are great nuggets. Thank you for sharing. So tell everybody where they can find you.
So I am on social media as Yolanda Styles, YOLANDASSTYLES, also as Yolanda Hair I Do. And I'm on Instagram as Yolanda Styles 78, YOLANDASSTYLES 78. Please go and follow me, like and share, because when that podcast comes up, that's where I'll be doing all of my advertising and letting everybody know what topics are going to be going on for that week as well. So again, that is Yolanda Hair I Do. That's Facebook, Yolanda Hair I Do, and Yolanda Styles, Yolanda Styles 78, YOLANDASSTYLES 78 for Instagram.
Awesome. And what about a phone number? Do you want to give a phone number?
Sure, I'll give a phone number, 803-474-1722.
Okay.
Information.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing those nuggets with our listeners. And until the next Coffee with Cher, we will see you guys soon.
Thank you, Cher, for the opportunity. It was great.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for being here. It was great. Great seeing you.
Same here.